we started looking at the, what should we call it? The time-dependent master data. Okay. One of the students called me today, and I want to run something by you, which she was having an issue with. When you are creating a material master record, okay? If you put the name, if you give it a name, if it allows for external assignment and you give it a name, that is the name that is going to be used. You have to call it up. You can't be looking for a number, okay? If the system is internally assigned, right, guys, and then you leave that name blank, right, it will give you a number. Okay, so I think some of you are getting confused in that you're expecting to see a number, but you've given it a name. Okay, so if I come in here, and I say 101, okay, if I come in, go into MM01, and I say create, if I put in a test, okay, test, okay, industrial sector is what? Raw, okay, I put it in here. If I hit enter, and I see basic data 1, and I say enter, it's going to say material test create. Whereas if I went out here and I said MM01 enter, okay, and I say create, and I say basic data, and I hit enter, it's going to give you the next number assigned. Okay, so I think that's where some of you are getting a little bit hung up. You were giving it the number, then you were looking for it, and then you were, couldn't understand why you couldn't see it and stuff like that. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, that if you gave it a name or whatever, even if you gave it a number, that's what to create material to. I didn't give it a number, a description, so it gave me the next number in the number range. Okay? Okay. So yesterday we were looking at the material master, what do we call it? Time-dependent master data. Okay? We've gone through the big one, which is the material and the vendor, right, guys? So we were looking at the time-dependent master data, and we started by looking at the source list. The reason why I started with the source list is to let you know that SAP, before you can do a source list, you have to have done a purchasing info record. Okay. So even though we went through the definition and all that good thing of the source list, right, guys? We were not able to go any further because it said you must create the purchasing info record first, right, guys? Yes. So the question now is, what is a purchasing info record? Okay, your purchasing info record is what I like to call your vendor material relationship. Vendor material relationship. Okay, the transaction is 11. Okay, and when you are looking for a purchase on what is it called? The definition is the purchase info record is where the information between a vendor and their material is maintained. Okay? It contains information such as the vendor data, the terms and conditions, current and future prices such as gross, freight, discount, delivery date, text, as well as last PO created. Okay? All this information is defaulted when a purchase order is created, thus ensuring that the data is consistent. So you can create a purchasing info record manually, or you can create a purchasing info record automatically by, for example, if I go into a PO, purchase order ME21N, no, let me go back. Purchase order ME22N, enter. I just want to look at one. Okay, if I go into the item detail here, in one of these tabs, You see, info update. So it will automatically create a purchase info record. Okay? Where did you go? I went into the material purchase order. I went into the item detail. This is your overview. This is your detail. I went into the material data tab, and then this is flag default info record update. Okay. You can also do it in your quotation, and you can do it in an outline agreement. What is an outline agreement?
I know about
It's a contract or contract agreement
Or what?
it's an outline agreement term for purchasing.
What is an outline agreement?
It's a long-term purchase.
Exactly. What types of outline agreements do we have?
We have vitality.
Vitality.
Purchasing quantity. Purchasing quantity, deliver specific, something like that.
What type of outline agreements do we have?
Oh, contract and scheduling.
Contracts and scheduling agreement. Your contracts, we have two types of contracts. They are denoted by what? The document type. So we have the value contract and the quantity contract, right, guys?
Yes.
So we have two types of outline agreements. Contract and scheduling. Two types of scheduling, two types of contract, depending on what it is you're trying to achieve. So you can set that indicator in the quotation, in a PO, or in an outline agreement. Okay? So, yes, sir. It's on your handout. You have the contract, and then you have the scheduling agreement. Okay, and your contracts are divided into two types of contracts: value and quantity. Okay. What is the difference between a scheduling agreement and a contract? They are the same, they look the same, but the only thing that distinguishes them is the document type and the fact that your scheduling agreement has delivery lines against it. Your contract does not have delivery lines. Okay? And then, of course, we have two transactions. For your scheduling agreement, it is ME31L. For your contract, it is ME31K. Okay? So we'll get to that when we look at that. So, when we are doing what you may call it, a purchasing info record, right? We define the purchasing info record as the vendor material relationship. Okay, everything you need to know about that vendor and that material is in that document. The transaction code is ME11. Okay, ME11. Enter. Okay. So you know that for your contracts, it's manually created, right, and automatically created. Right. So my vendor, I'm going to pick a vendor, and I'm going to pick a vendor that I normally use. Okay. So I want to find the vendor that I normally use. I'm going to go to ME what 21N. Okay. Just put this down as my vendor. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay, then I will go into, I said, this is my vendor, Control V. This is my material, 82. Okay, vendor material relationship. The other fields are your required fields. I have to put in my purchasing organization, and I have to put in my plant. My purchasing organization is US whatever. My plant is DL whatever. This info category, like I told you yesterday, right, for different types of purchasing, right, we have to have the correct info record. If I am doing special stock, like a subcontracting, what is a subcontracting? I have my raw materials and I send it to somebody to produce for me a finished or a semi-finished goods. So I send Shakira, I send her one, what is this called? What is this called? Screen, one monitor, one, and I send her the logo so she knows she's making me a Lenovo. PC. She's not making me an HP. She's not making me based on my raw materials that I sent her, right, guys? So what happens is that she takes my raw materials, she makes it into my end product or semi-end product, and then she charges me for what? For the making, not for the raw material, because the raw material originally belongs to me. So if I'm going to do a subcontract PO, I need a subcontract info record.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
that's how
the
you
difference
do it.
between.
Yeah. So these are the info types, and like I told you, this column is an exam question on its own. Okay. If I'm going to do a consignment, what is a consignment? I own the material or whatever it is. I put it in Shakira's warehouse, okay, because maybe there are roses, and I don't have refrigeration. So I said, okay, Shakira, could you please help me hold these? And then I say, I call on Monday morning, I say, hey, can you send me 11 red roses? Okay, so she sends them to me. Okay, in the legal term, we say transfer does not take effect until she sends them to me. Okay, so that is a consignment. It's mine, but because I'm using that space, you're right. She's acting as my holder, but then when I ask her for it through a P or whatever, she transfers title over to me. For us to be able to do that, we need a consignment info record, because if you look at a consignment PO, the pricing is not on the PO. You know when it says net price, you will see that in the consignment what's it called? In the consignment PO, the price is not in it. The net price will be grayed out because it's pulling the price from the info record. Okay? The pipeline, we are not going to do pipeline because that's IS oil. I've very rarely seen anybody do the pipeline, or maybe I've not been in businesses that done. But these 1, 2, 3 are important. 1, 2, 3, 4 are important for the purposes of answering the exam question, because they know that a lot of people don't do pipeline and that you will tend to forget. Okay, so we are going to be doing a standard regular info record. Okay, so we put in the material, a vendor material relationship. Okay,
I have a question. When I'm in my info record creating one, when I put my vendor number in, shouldn't the materials that are available when I do my search only be the materials that have been set up for that vendor, or are you gonna pull up everything because it's just the material master that's pulling in?
so you have to tell it what material you are pulling, what material, because it's a one-to-one relationship. So even if you have a series of materials, you understand what I'm saying? Your vendors are in no way connected to the material. There are two documents that stand on their own. The connection comes with this transaction.
Okay, so then this is where okay, so in my mind, because I'm thinking about vendors, where I've seen material numbers in the vendor master, but it's because that was set up.
Because 9 times out of 10 is because that is set up.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so now let's say we do this, and I say, okay, and I go in and I hit enter. Where did you see this before?
In the
purchasing and the then
What have we done? It's
the
either or, right? In the material master record. Remember that? Now this is completely different from the material master record, but this is where you see it, right? Okay, so now let's go down. You will see now that it says it's a vendor material relationship. The material group is 4. Where did you get that from? The material master record. Okay, so we put in all this information. Okay, if the vendor has his own material number that you want to reference to, you put it here. That's why it's a free text. The system doesn't know what it is that you want to do. Now, we're going to talk about this sub-range later on. But look at it. It says here, order unit each. Where did you get that from? It got it from the material master record. Conversion is a 1-to-1. Okay? So, your purchasing info record goes, it has the general data, which is what? At the client level. Then it has the purchasing organization data, which is at the purchasing organization level. Then it has the purchasing org and plant data. So what the system does is that it will look for pricing because it goes through what we call a record. Okay? If it sees a vendor material relationship at the purchasing org level, it will stop and pull that price. If it doesn't, it will go to the next one. So what you need to understand about this structure, it goes from the restrictive to the general. If it doesn't see it here, then it will go to the general data at the client level. If it doesn't see it there, that means that you have not created anything. Okay? So it goes from the general data to the purchasing org, then it goes to the purchasing org and the plant information data. Okay? So let's go into the purchasing org data here. It asks for what? Plant delivery time. So I'm just going to say 2 days. Okay? Purchasing group fell from where? It fell from the material master record, right? Okay? Then the standard quantity, what is the minimum that this vendor says that he wants you to buy? Okay? I'm just going to say 1. Okay? Standard quantity 1. What is the minimum quantity? I'm just going to say 1. I can leave it open if I want to. Okay? If I want it to be a goods receipt based invoice, remember that from the vendor master record, I flag it here. If I don't want ERS, evaluated receipt settlement, where it's a two-way match, I flag it here. Remember acknowledgement, under delivery and over delivery tolerance can be set here. Okay? If the vendor wants acknowledgements required, you flag it here. Where did you see that acknowledgement required? In the material master record. So the question now becomes, which takes preference over what? Is it the material or the vendor? Since this is pricing and it is most current and most up to date, this will take precedence. Okay? Then you input your tax. Okay? The tax code for that jurisdiction.
Okay.
So the tax code, is that something where we get that tax code?
The tax code should have come when we did the plant and we did the connection. It will pull the tax code from the, what is it called? The zip code, the postal code, it should pull it in. Okay? But for some reason it's not doing that, but we need this tax code to be able to settle. So I'm just going to say 0 input tax. Okay?
Okay.
And then we have all these procedures, rounding procedures, which we're not going to use. Maximum quantity, if it says you can only do 10,000 every day, all this information, you put it in there. The net price, okay? Remember what I told you. Your net price equals to gross minus surcharge, minus discount, minus freight. That's your net price. We can do this net pricing in 2 ways, and I'll show you the other way when we get there. Okay, so I said I'm going to say my net price is let me say $30. Okay, then I say my Incoterms. Remember that? Where did you see that? The vendor master record. So I said FOB. I mean, these are not required fields. Okay, but I'm just going to do. Oh, shut it up.
So now that you're putting in pricing and now that you're putting in your Incoterms, because you don't have to have purchasing info record necessarily, correct?
Not unless if you want to automate it so that the system, yeah. If you give me 2 seconds, I will show you how it works. It's really very neat. Okay. So let's go in and I hit enter here.
It's because of the tax.
Please enter input tax code.
Not an output. Fantastic. Okay, you're reading it. So it's saying that it doesn't want output, input. Okay. So I hit it. Now, if I had a quotation that I wanted to reference it to, I put it here. Okay. Remember, I told you that it will take from a purchase order, outline agreement, or a quotation. Okay. So let's go back. Let's look at the general data. This is the general data, right? Then we go to the purchasing organization data. We put in the price at 30. We go into the conditions here, okay, and we say the price is $30, okay, and then let's go back. I want to show you everything, and then we will play with it. Okay, let's go back. I'm sorry. Then we put in the text. Okay, this text is crucial. Okay, if you put in a text in the info record note, okay? It will output to the PO, but it will not, it will output to the PO, it will output to the PO, but it will not, I'm trying to look for the word. It won't show up in the printing document to the vendor. So if you want to write any note concerning the vendor derogatory, this is where you write it. Please beware, please beware, this vendor, it tends to be slow or whatever. If you put it here, it will output to the PO and output to the vendor. So you have to be careful where you put documentation.
So one is internal and one is out.
One is internal to the PO, but it is not external to the vendor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now you can flag both of them. If you flag both of them, then you have to make sure that anything you want to put concerning the vendor is here. Anything negative. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anything else that you want to put in is here. Now, if you want to create any other text, right, the transaction code to do that is S010. You can create any other text and attach it to this. But this is standard SAP functionality. Okay? So now, once we've done that, let me save it. Okay? I save it. It says this is my info record. I can tell you that this info record is internally generated because of the number range. Okay? Let me use this pen. So my info record is 530 to the power of 659. Okay? And it's US, meaning purchasing organization, DL, meaning plant. And my price is $30, right, guys? Okay. Let's see how this works. Open up another session. I go ME21N, enter. Okay. I put in my vendor. I put in my material. I put in my this, and I hit enter. Okay.
Enter purchasing order.
I hit enter.
Enter quantity.
My quantity is 10. Enter. Look what it did.
Please enter.
It pulled in the price of $30. Do you see that? It pulled in the price of $30 from the info record. Remember, I did not complete this, right? So it put it in here, and it's telling me that what? I have to fill it in. Okay, freight on BOARD. You see that? Okay. So now it says now. Look what it's telling me. It says your effective price is $30 based on where?
The material.
From the info record. But the material price is $23 based on where?
The material.
So if you have an info record, what does that mean? It overrides your material master record information because this is most current. Okay? So now,
Let's back it up though. Turn it around. What if it's not most current? It still does override it, correct?
it will because
No matter what.
it will take either the last PO that you created, the last contract that you created, or the last quotation. Quotation. You know, when you request for a quotation, the quotation comes with price. So the pricing is always going to be new. Your material master record pricing is only going to be going up and down if it is what? A V or a moving average price, right, guys? If it's a standard, it's going to be there until it's dead or somebody goes in. So your purchasing info record is the most current price. Okay? Now let's go back and look at that info record. Alt tab. Alt tab. Info record. I said in the info record, I say change. I go enter. Okay? I want to go to the conditions because I want to introduce you to now what we call scales. Okay? Your scaling, I say from this day to this day. Okay? So I say choose. Okay?
So it's from different year to another.
I can put it from today to tomorrow, or to, I can put it from day to tomorrow, or whatever.
Okay.
If I want to put a new period, I say new validity period. You see now, this is my gross price, okay? If I want to do scaling, this is what I do. I flag it here. I go up here to the scales. And what is a scale? My person tells me that if I do from 1 each, it is $30, okay? If I go from here, if I say here, and I say 50, okay, it is going to be $22, okay? If I say 150, it is going to be $18, okay? If I say 250, it is going to be $12, okay? What am I saying? If I buy anything one, it's going to be 30. If I buy more, I get a discount, right? That's what your scaling says. So it is based on quantity scaling, because your scaling can be based on percentage. Okay? So what do? I save it. Okay?
That's an interview question, right? How do you do quantity scale?
No, I don't think so. I think what they're going to ask is that you understand the concept, okay? And especially how to do the calculation.
Okay, I'm lost on the calculation, so I'm trying to do the, okay, one down to 30, we did the 150, 22, how'd you come up with that?
She just made
I
it.
just-
Oh, she just made it, okay, just made it, oh, this is, okay.
Everything I'm saying, I'm making it off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
But that
Okay, I
doesn't
just
mean
didn't
that
know.
you will go in it, because this is all what you would have discussed with the business, right?
Okay.
Okay, this is why I say have a piece of paper and pencil that works.
Okay,
Okay, so Chinu, physician, build thyself.
okay, that's
Okay,
fine, no,
so-
now I got you.
Okay, so I come in here and I say scaling here. Okay, so I say from 1 is $30, right? I say 50 is 22. I say 150 is 18, and I say 250 is what? 12. Okay? I save it.
Okay.
Okay? Now, let's go back and do a PO. Purchase order create. Okay. I'm going to do it again because I want to give the system enough time to refresh and bump himself. So I'm just going to go here and I say purchase order create, same vendor, same material, same plant. Okay, go to the header, pull in my purchasing group, put this in, hit enter. Okay, enter. Okay, now
Quantity.
my quantity, 1, enter. It's $30. Okay, my quantity here, delete, 35, enter. Okay, 55, it says what?
Lower price obtained for quantity greater than 50 each.
So it's from 1 to 49, it gets 30. And from 50 to 1.
Based on what I put into the system.
50 to 149.
So once I say my thing is 35 and I hit enter, right? It's saying the price is what? $50 is still is $30, right? Because what did I put? My quantity is what? 35. So if my quantity is 55, I hit enter, it changes. Do you see that to 22? So if I put in 300, okay, enter, it changed to 12 because that's the lowest.
Okay,
Do you see that?
okay.
So you see how, and then it's telling me each time, if I went in and I put in here 160, okay, and I hit enter, it says 18, but it says that you know that you can, if you go over 250, you can get an even better price. You see what it's doing? It's letting me know, based on the scaling that I put in my info record, that you can get a better price if you buy more. Does that make sense?
So you can go in there and
Yes.
change that number.
So I can go in and put in whatever number. And when I do these things off my head, it's not a hard and fast rule. I'm just doing it for the teaching, for the more, you know. So you don't go there and say, Ms. Tinu said it's $130. No, they have to tell you what it is.
Everybody.
And how do they do that? They open up a ticket. Okay? So once I've done that, you know, you can see it moving, right, guys? Okay, if you scroll all the way here, you will see that it puts in the info record default because it saw the material and the plant relationship and said, boom, there's better pricing for this. I didn't put that in, right? Did you see me put that in? No. Once I put in the material and the vendor, and it knows that the info record contains the most accurate pricing, it pulls that in there.
You can drill down from there too, correct?
And you can drill down from there. Okay? Or you can go to environment and then look info record. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So now let's go back and look at that info record again. The info record that I did just now, I just based it on my what is it called? Gross average price. You see that? On the gross price. I can do the scaling on any of these condition types. Any one of these. I can say freight, okay? FRC freight here, value, okay? And I can say my value is what? $10, okay? Then I can do the scaling, hit enter here. I can do the scaling based on freight. I can do, write that down, I can do the scaling based on any condition type in the system. It doesn't have to be just gross. Okay, your scaling can be based on any condition type. And where do you find the condition types? These are your condition types here. Okay, we're going to look at those and talk about that later on. Okay, let me do something else. Let me go in here, create another material.
Really quickly, can I ask something from that? Actually, just make a comment. Because I always notice, of course, we do a customer, but it's the same process that you're doing here. But a lot of the reps would be in the info record and they'd say, oh, well, the wrong price is pulling in. I changed it. And they didn't realize
that they need to check to see whether they're scaling there. And you know how you will know if they're scaling? You see the scaling thing is there? It's flat scaling.
And the date, the valid to date.
And the valid to date, you can change that. This is default. It just says till the end of time, wherever that is. So I can come into the system. Let's go back in. I can come into the system. Back off. Today would be nice. Okay. Let me. I can come into the system, go into conditions here, okay, and I can say I can change the validity period, okay. I'm trying to change the validity period. Validity period. You see here, I say select a line, and I say validity period here. It gives me. I picked the wrong one. Sorry. Here. Go to the calendar, validity periods here. Okay, I can change it. I can say from whatever to whatever date. And then I can say, if I say from today to Friday, I can then say on one day, this is the new scaling. I can give it validity periods all the way down. What does it look like? It looks like a source list that we talked about yesterday, right? But the validity dates cannot overlap.
Right.
Okay, so let's go back. I want to create another material. Bring arrow back out. Okay.
And if you have one that
back out.
pull the 9999, correct?
What, sorry?
If you have one that overlaps, meaning you have one that says it's valid until 12/1/2018. If you have one that's valid until 9999, even though we're not yet at 12/18, it's still going to pull the one that's dated at 9999.
It is going to pull the one in the current date. So if you have one from now, from Monday to Thursday, right, guys? And then you have another one from Friday to whatever. If today is Wednesday, it's going to pull the Wednesday of the first one because that expires on Thursday. Okay? So it cannot overlap because if you have from Monday to Thursday, then you have another one from Thursday to, it doesn't know which one to pull.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So it has to be.
So that I'm going to create another material here. I say 82. I'm copying from 82, right, guys? I'm just going to copy basic data 1, basic data 2, and then I say purchasing, and then I say accounting tab 1 and accounting tab 2. I'm sorry, accounting tab 1, and I hit enter. Okay? I'm copying from where? DL. I'm copying to where? DL. I hit enter. Okay? I'm just going to save it. My material is 300, right, guys? I'm going to create an info record now. I say what? /NME11. Okay? My material is 300. Still a standard. Hit enter. It says material 300 is not maintained. Oh, okay.
Hasn't been created yet.
She did it just now, but you know, she went right into doing this.
If you save it, you have to save when you create it, you have to save the new material.
Oh my God. I just saved it, right? Let me go back. Let me do ME11 again. Hit enter. Okay, let's see. Enter. Okay, I think what he wants me to do is to go through each and every view. Okay, so let me do this again. I will let me open it up again. I say open up another session for me. Okay. Today will be nice. Okay, so it's not doing about session. So I come in here. I say purchase create. I get out of here. Let me get out. You want to say it because I say no. So I say M. What do I want you to look at that material. MM
12. Oh, 02.
Okay. Material. Hit enter. Oh, you see. I think my brain was working faster than the. So it
You
just
didn't hit accounting.
it didn't hit anything. It just hit basic data 1, basic data 2. So let's go back. Material. Create immediately. Okay. From 82. Enter. Basic data 1. Basic data 2. Purchasing. Okay, general data tab 1, general data tab 2, accounting tab 1, enter. Okay, from where? DL to where? DL, enter. 301. I'm just going to tab 3. Okay. Purchasing value. I'm going to give this price $32, okay? I say yes. Okay, so now let me go back. ME11, enter. Okay, 301, enter. Okay, now I hit this. I'm going to put my bid price at $50. Okay, I hit my standard quantity will be 1. My planned delivery date will be 2. Okay, my tax code will be what is that? I hit. I'm going to correct my FOB here, right, guys? Print on board. Okay, enter. Okay, go to my conditions here. Okay, this is another way of doing this. I say my gross price is 50, right, guys? I'm trying to get to my net, right? So I say what? My let me say my freight. Let me say my freight is percentage, and I say it's a 2%. Okay, enter. You see, that's the thing for me. Then I say here, let me pick something else. I say my discount is based on. Let me just say my discount based on quantity. I say it's 5. Okay, enter. Okay, you see how it's arranging it according to hierarchy in the condition record. This is config. You see that? So let's leave it like that. So let's now save it. Okay, so open up another session. Let's hope that open up another session. Then you okay, open up another session. Then I say material and M E21N, enter. Okay? Vendor, this. Material, what? 301.
301.
Okay?
Okay.
Enter. Okay? Plant, this. Purchasing all this. Okay? Enter. Let the system tell me what it is looking for. It says, please enter material number or account assignment. Material is what? 301. Enter. Okay? My quantity, you see,
Yeah,
it took it and put 45 in there, but listen, it graded out.
yeah, your quantity.
You can't change it, that price, because I use the condition types to get me to my net price. When I did the other one with scaling, it couldn't grade out because the scaling will depend on what? The quantity. Does that make sense? Do you understand, Richard, are you understanding? Robert, Richard, Ritz,
Robert.
the Ritz guy. Okay, are you understanding what it is? Now, I'm not going to repeat this again because if once you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, it's a struggle. Okay, when I had scaling, right, guys,
Right.
my price could never have been grayed out
Right.
because your price depended on the quantity.
Okay, so that's in scale.
So
That's
what's
in
the
scale.
difference now? I'm trying to grasp this concept.
Okay, when I had scaling and I told the system from 1 to this is this, from this to this is this, okay? It could not take the net price and grade out. This price cannot be changed unless you go where? Into the condition types to change it, okay? So this price is grayed out because I use the condition type, okay, to get to my net price. I added freight, right, guys? And I added discount. And you see that even though I added freight first, right? And I went to add discount, it changed it according to the hierarchy that is in the condition types. Okay? So if you look here, this is the condition types that it is pulling. It is trying to do. You see, my freight is $2. Okay? So it says here, my discount is $5 based on what I put in there. So it says $50 from $5 is what? 45. Okay? My freight is $2 depending on what? On it's a 2%. Okay? So it says the total procurement is 45.
So are you saying, because I understand exactly what you did, but I do have a question. Are you saying that if we go in and enter other items or condition types such as freight, that you cannot have scales?
No, that you can. You
Okay.
can.
Okay.
Because I can then go and scale on any one of the condition types.
Okay,
Does it
so
make sense?
this is here.
Listen, hold on, because that's a very good question. She is asking me that if I have
Okay, ask it.
the material, hold on, please, because I want to make sure you understand. If I have, okay, so what I do, I want to change, okay? If I have, go to my conditions, okay? You see it here where it gives you the date. If I want to put a new date, I say new validity period,
Okay.
and then I give it the date, okay? Now, if I had FOB, is this the material, FOB? It's a 301, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I had the condition types here, condition types here, condition types here, okay? Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? I can still scale on any one of those condition types. So I can do that and still scale. Okay, and so what is going to happen? That net price will open because the price is going to be determined by the quantity.
Okay, so then that is, I think, the answer. It's grayed out if you do not have.
If you don't have scaling.
Okay.
Scaling is a driver because based on the scale, it will now decide what the price is. Does that make sense? So if I go back, Alt tab, let me look at that PO again. Okay, it takes the price, it grades it out, right, guys?
Yeah.
And it takes the unit of measure, it grades it out. It takes the material group and grades it out because you know it is all related to this info record.
Can you highlight, the freight percentage from there, FR into it?
And then heat analysis,
Yes.
I just wanted to, okay, so.
This is the
Yeah.
pricing procedure. Okay, we will talk about this later on. Okay, this is the actual pricing procedure, how it is arranging itself based on my pricing record. Okay, this is how it's arranging itself. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want you to worry about this. This we will deal with later when we're dealing with configuration. But no, that's okay. But I want you to know that this is where the analysis is done based on configuration we've done in the back end. Don't worry your head about this. Honestly, I mean it. Okay.
I'm not,
Uh-huh.
okay, go back to that, table where you're defining conditions, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I think you had price. Okay, the other time earlier, you had freight, price and freight. You have to predefine those conditions in that table? Is that what it?
You have to pull those condition types if that's how you want to get your price. Remember when we first did the info record, it asked us what is the net price. I put $50, right?
Right.
Now it is now based on this $50 that you either do what? Scaling or pricing using condition types. Okay, if I put nothing in there, it has nothing to put in unless I go in and hit this and put the number in here physically. That is why when most of you were doing your PO yesterday, it was saying enterprise, right, guys? And it was defaulting here.
Right.
Okay, and I kept saying, don't worry about that. Let's default it up here.
Yeah.
So you will notice that when you defaulted it up here, it took it here and placed it here. Does that make sense, guys?
I have a question. So when you use scaling, it opens up that net price, but
Yes, because
why?
think about it. Because it does not know the price. This is a set price. Nothing can change it.
So the PO is based, the price coming in is based on your quantity, if you have the info record set up, created.
And when you scaling, it darken the quantity.
Yes.
And
No. If
No,
you
that's
have,
around.
okay, hold on. If you have condition types, using condition types, it does the calculation, right, guys?
Right.
And based on what you are putting, if it's freight, discount, surcharges, whatever, right, guys, it will calculate the price, give you the net. Remember, I told you your net is gotten from what? Gross, surcharge, discounts, freights, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It will calculate it and give you the net, and it will. You can't come in to change it because it grades it out.
You go down with further, show the net out of freight. I think it's not. I just want to see it. So, okay, at $45, freight is 2% of the 45.
Yes.
So that's what, 90 cents?
I don't know what it is, my math. I can't even balance my
But it
my
adds,
paycheck.
it adds it to the price.
What?
It adds it to the price.
It adds what to the
The
price?
actual price, where it say the actual price.
To the price.
Yes,
It's breaking
that's
it down.
it's breaking it down
I
for you.
understand that, yeah.
Yes,
Why add instead of subtract on that freight?
because the freight is a 2%.
Oh, you're adding the freight. and
Yes.
forcing the-
Yes.
To take those freight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I want to go back to explain this thing.
Yeah.
This
So I can make
net
sure I get
price
it right.
is the price that we're looking for. Okay, that net price, it says that you take your gross, your discounts, your surcharges, and whatever applicable condition types. It will calculate it based on what you put in there and give you the net price. The price that I put in there was $50, right, guys? Based on the calculation of the condition type, it came up with $45.
Right.
It takes that $45, puts it in here, and grades it out because that is the price.
Right.
Whereas if I was doing scaling, right, scaling is based on what? Quantity. If I ordered one, the price would be different from if I ordered 151. So it cannot take 45 and grade out because the price is constantly changing based on scale.
So
Yes.
it's gross minus surcharge minus discount plus freight. In this case,
Example.
it's adding freight.
Yes, it's adding freight. to add freight, right, guys? Because if remember that sometimes I say in this plant the thing is $10, right, guys? But if my plant is in El Paso, who's going to pay for that freight? I'm not. I'm the person who's selling it to you. I'm not going to take on the freight. You have to pay for the freight. So it will add freight.
Yes.
Okay, it adds freight. Yeah, it adds freight. It adds freight. I get so confused with this. It adds freight. Do you understand what I'm saying? Unless the vendor says he's paying for it.
Right.
So
But the vendor will always find a way to add it into because the vendor will not pay freight.
Yeah. Somebody gotta pay that $79 to be delivered to your house.
I've done this before, I just wanted to see if I'm doing it here, but on the amount where it says 50, can you change it to 25 in header and see what happens to the price there, net price in the header item?
And the header.
Is it bigger? Let's see if it changes.
Well, it's got changed down now because
Okay,
it's
these are
darking
the type
out
of things that
because
people
it's
should
in.
sit down and test. Okay,
Yeah, I
because
I'm
it will
thinking it.
it will make you more inept in
Oh, you
the.
logged out. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
So why does it not add the freight, you're not adding it onto that net price,
You add it included.
You are adding it to the price.
but it doesn't show that
It
90
doesn't
cents
show
on
it.
there.
Well, the
You gotta
2%,
go further
they're
down.
charging you 2% of freight
If you go
charge
further down, you see
for whatever your
45.
total price is.
I can see that. That's how the 50 minus the 5,
There, yeah, 45. Rate 2%.
that's 45.
It's like an
and then-
example, when you go buy a refrigerator and you want it delivered, they charge you a price for delivery. They refrigerate it to you.
What is the material again?
301.
301.
Like if they charge you $10 freight,
Yeah.
it'd be 55.
Well, they usually charge, yeah,
And the reason it's 45 is because she had a 5% discount.
yeah. And if you have a discount to it, then you gotta take that out.
Yeah, I was looking where the 90 cents was. Because it's not a backline item.
So this is what it's doing. Okay,
2%, okay.
it's taking your gross price,
$50.
$50, minusing
She got a
the discount
discount,
of 45, right? It comes to 45,
right?
and then
Plus the
adding
freight.
Then they got
freight,
2%
which
freight
is
charge.
2% of whatever it is. Okay, that's what it's doing.
Wow.
Okay. Any questions? No, you still look as if.
No, it was different because.
We looking at when you, what the difference when you went to scaling and when you went to, regular,
Yeah, can you
conditioning.
That's doing the math.
He was looking for the $90. Where is it?
Yeah.
There's no $90.
$90. 90 cents, sorry, yes. So you got 45.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the form,
So you're saying it's not gonna show up on that net price? I mean, I saw it at the bottom in the
It did before.
item details, but it's not.
Where is your,
You know,
the item detail?
it was down below.
No, I'm trying to figure something out. Okay, so go to the conditions.
And there's.
there's your
Yeah.
name.
You gotta go down.
Yeah,
below.
okay,
Go down
go
below,
down.
Under
There
the
it is.
condition, the
That's
actual
your
please.
price.
There it is right there.
Yeah.
The net actual.
Net price is
That adds
45.
2%.
So 50 took off $5 because there was a 5% discount and the 90 cents for the freight and the 45.90.
Yes.
Okay, I can't get my glass thing.
45.90, okay, I see it.
I'm still looking at the zero.
I'm saying like on the top, it doesn't show that.
What do you mean, Michelle?
You're talking about
On
where,
the
where
line
the.
item?
PO
It's not
line item?
supposed to?
On
In the net price
On-
where it
on
says
item
on the
number
header?
10?
No, it's not gonna ever do that. That's the
Well,
breakdown. That's
No,
the
that's, it will show it separately,
Mm.
okay? I'm looking at it, let me see. The 45, this is supposed to be the actual procurement price, okay? I don't know where it's getting this, actual price, this 90.
It's the freight.
It's
the
actually,
freight.
it's a running total. Go up a little higher, man. Please. Keep that.
You see the 90 cents? Oh, you
Right
see it
there.
right there on the FR, I think that is HU.
It's just a
If
running
you
total.
follow that over, it's 90 cents.
It's 90
Oh,
cents.
okay.
It's a 90
Yeah,
cent
addition
thing.
value.
And then go
I
down.
can't see that, but I think it was RMA too.
I have to get
Below
that description.
there,
You do like that.
below there is like actual price.
Okay, whatever it does, you can see the calculator.
Expert, man, you're the expert, you're the consultant here.
Oh, I hate when people say that.
It's in the item distribution, but it's not in the header.
It is
portion.
not in the head.
That's what he was
No,
looking at.
yeah, that's what he was looking at, yes.
But if you double click on net price in the header where it's grayed out, no, on the header item.
In the
Put
net
double
price?
click, where does it go
So
to?
condition value is 90 cents, but you
It's not doing anything.
in the amount.
It's not doing it.
I thought if you double click on it.
Hold on. Because it's picking up this price.
Yeah, it's not picking up the 45.
It's not picking up this,
The actual price.
and I'm trying to see.
Because it's a separate line item.
Right, that's
That's
OTB
no.
procurement.
Uh-huh.
That's the actual cost for the material.
For the material.
Yeah, but then they don't worry about
They don't worry about the write-up.
They don't
there.
want to work,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what-
I don't know, I have to look at the way the
Now, that
structure is.
is controlling right there. When you see OTB procurement, that has nothing to do with the vendor. That's internal, right there. That's for the company. Yeah, I don't feel good listening. I'm sorry, I think I'm gonna have to get, that's why I was sick earlier and I'm feeling really.
Oh, okay, just checking.
You're contagious.
I know, that's why I was, I don't feel good. Like, I feel like I'm getting a fever or something.
Okay, look at FRA, what was it, FRA?
Probably
One.
1 and 2. Year 2.
Oh, this is a manual condition.
Oh, so you.
So
you
you-
entered in?
Yeah, this is a manual condition. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But the way it's calculated it is correct. Now, whether it's taking the freight and adding it to or taking, I have to do the math myself, okay? But it should be correct, okay? Any questions so far?
Thank you for explaining this.
Good,
Once we.
What time?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. I was staring at you guys.
No.
Okay, any questions? Okay, so when we come back from a break, I want you to test that, the way you guys usually test it, where everybody's minding everybody else's business. That would be really nice. Now, and then I want you to create a purchase, another info record
Another info record.
without a material. Okay, you hit enter.
Without a material record.
What's up? How would you do that?
Did you want it cold or?
I'm gonna go to the machine. Oh, thanks, hon.
Okay, that's what I want. Create a vendor with a purchasing info record without a material. Without a material. And when you are creating a purchasing info record, ME11, without a material, put in your vendor, don't put in a material. It will act differently. I want you to note it. I want you to note down what fields it is asking you for and why it is asking you for those fields. And I want you to note the number range. Okay?
So put in your,
Create a purchase.
a purchase info record without a material
The first one,
record.
purchase info record with material master record.
Oh,
Okay? When you create the purchasing info record, the first one, I want you to introduce just the net price. Okay? Okay? Then, 2, create purchase info record with material. And I want you to introduce scales, your own scales. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Do you understand what I'm saying? 3, I want you to create purchasing info record without material master record. And then I want you to note your entries, and then note your number range, okay? Does that make sense? You create a purchasing info record with a material master record. I want you to put in a net price.
Okay.
Okay, test the functionality.
Okay.
Then create a purchasing info record with a material master record, okay?
Okay.
Introduce scales, test your functionality. Then I want you to create a purchasing info record with a material master record, and I want you to use condition types. Yes, condition types, okay, and tests. Then fourth, I want you to create a purchasing info record without material master record, note entries, I'm going to write it on the board, note entries, and then note number range. Okay, let's take a 15-minute break. It's 7:30, let's come back at 7:45. I'll have written it on the board for you here.
Create a PRR
I'm going to
without
write it on the board.
a material master.
Okay.
The last one, create a PRR without it.
Without materials.
Record. Uh-huh.
And then just note the number range.
You got it,
Fields.
Yolanda?
She's gonna put
Hey, now you're engaged.
Well, I noticed everybody else is when I'm looking at you guys.
Hey, oh, you have to be. You get lost.
We all feel the same, we just don't show it.
You get lost.
Hey, you get lost at the ball and how you-
No.
So the Hulk, that's always angry. My secrets are always lost.
So what's it like when you're watching this remotely? Can you capture all this?
You can capture everything except this.
Yes, right.
So this, when she writes her notes and stuff, she needs it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. MMR? Material master record?
Yep.
She could do it.
You had this back one?
I'm do this, one, take it back.
Oh.
She wants to put it all in with the material record too.
You can just use some materials that you already.
Okay.
What?
It's over there. You got your-
Hello?
We want to know that you want us to create a new material record too. With a new, create a new material,
Okay.
purchasing.
If you have used that material to create a PO, I want a new one,
Okay.
okay?
So, create.
Okay, you will need help, right? Okay. Can you help her? Okay, thank you. If you notice, I don't do anything in class.
Good thing you didn't get sore for your throat.
I don't do anything in class, once I talk, then they pick it up. So what do I do now, Robert, about this horrible thing that I just bought?
When you gonna return it?
I bought 3, I'm gonna return the
Oh.
remaining 2. I want to try this out.
You just gonna switch out.
Will they
It's
take
the same,
it back?
yeah, if the other 2 that you had bought, you just say, I wanna exchange them for the, well, look at, she making things.
I mean, they taste good, you don't like them?
Yes. Well, it's a
That's
different
the one I
flavor.
ate
She got the bacon.
Anybody want some?
Who don't like bacon?
I only got that one because I tried it in Kroger.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You know, I was going to send you a text, like, what the hell am I looking at?
So you can create one.
The best way to do this, you know, is to create new materials.
Yeah.
And then when you're putting the description, create material, PIR, material with PIR. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, I would say material net price in the description. Do you understand what I'm saying? The next material you create, you say material add scales. So you know exactly how to tie them together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm saying, when you're creating the material, let it do the internal number assignment. When you ask you for the description, put what? Net price. The next one material you create, when you ask you for the description, put what? Add scales. Okay? So it becomes very obvious to you that that's the material you created for whatever you were doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, Ms. Chidi, thank you so much for your help this year. You're welcome, class. Well, but do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Okay. Huh? Yes, because I want you to see completely clearly. If you've done other things, then you will not, there are certain things that you're not going to see later on down in the line. It's easy to create a material, just copy from something and change the price. What is this? What is this uniform measure? Did you find it in there?
Yeah.
Okay, you might have a problem later on, so I will change it to each of something simple. Okay?
So I'm gonna just see. So it's
Is that what she told us that we can add to the price?
right.
So.
Wait a minute, what about what?
She said that we could add on the, just for.
So now the information say, so that you know what you're working with.
Right, like without MMR or without,
So you know what you're working with.
yes.
So,
So there's 1, 2, 3, or 4.
let's do this, so we'll do, this is my second one, and I'm gonna ask for some of the details. Okay? These are just reminders that she was talking about last week. So let's say you were purchasing, and you want a reminder every 10 days.
Oh, okay.
About a particular way, this would set off that trigger so that you get a reminder. So you don't have to fill it out on this way, as you see here, it's asking you for a reminder. So this is your. I would just choose my favorite. And the one I'm doing is gonna be off. I know that I'm on this, but I'll go with it. I'll go with it. I'll go short.
That's okay. I think I'm doing that so far. I just wasn't sure exactly what this was. These are just reminders.
It's not necessary, it's not required. It's just okay, so planned delivery time. This is from asking me, how long do you think training? No, I'll put 5 minutes. Somebody just going to make up a number, so $100, right? Must be quantities. This is already checked, ER-based. So when I check food, this is basically saying, I want this receipt, sign, PO, then the invoice will generate. If I didn't click this, then it wouldn't generate based off of the receipt or the bill. So on that finance, whatever you see the box in the chart, so that's how I put this in. This is gonna be the currency. Now, of course, when you do this, now you can go in and just go down.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just gonna type in. I got it at. Message box.
Oh.
Thank you. So you always so what you saw me do was go in and enter the required. You saw me enter a few things that weren't required, such as reminders. But again, this is I'm always required to go in. The practice will do whatever you want. This is just for purchasing. And I'm not filling it out here. So now the conditions. And I'm doing one for the next second. So PB0 gross price populated. It's fine. So I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna click on my scale. So you see the scale. Click on this. And now it's saying, okay, for what quantity? What quantity will I put in that says $50 for $1?
Stick with your regular vendor, the 0001 vendor, because there's no need to reinvent that
I'm gonna
one.
change my dates here.
Okay,
I want it to go to the.
yes, you don't need to create any vendor, just the materials.
I'm not, I'm not,
Okay.
So I don't think
What did you say?
I found my material.
Have you found it?
I found it, yeah.
Okay.
Without material. So no material.
So I'll have to put anything in my paper for this material.
No material.
No, which one are you creating? Which one are you
No,
creating?
I wanna do
The first one?
No, I'm already did the vendor. For material, I already did the material. I created.
Okay, so first of all, this is not right. Instructions are here. No, no, and then before the three, and then push it back because it moves forward.
Oh, okay, it's facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now put in your vendor, you need a vendor. So use an already existing vendor of yours.
5%. So it's 5% free. That's
No.
This is just saying what I want the price to be based
So I went and,
Is that your vendor?
that's my existing vendor.
and
Put in your material.
With material.
The material you just created
Without material. The first one is created in full record.
with material master record. With the material master record.
Oh.
And you have to take that info record out of
as you
there.
can see, it's put here.
This number, you have to
We put in scale. So I just did
This
one
one here,
to add.
take it out. Because you are just creating, so it can have a number.
How does that?
Sometimes like,
So what
You
I'm
just
saying
created it.
Yeah, it's
is
created.
that on the
whichever
next
PRR
price,
activity.
You just put
And
it.
they should have it into one line.
No, you can't make it up, the system makes it up for you, take that out.
everyone said that that's 2%.
Okay, now,
PRR
did
material.
you create a new material?
No,
Okay, you need to create a new material.
and then I just have one for each of the
So this,
exercises.
So I went in, created my info record, added the scale, and now I'm gonna do, create.
You can put in here number one, and this one should be number two, or what?
So number one, number two, you can't read mine. This is number two. And that's it. This is number two. Now I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna create my deal. So it's backslash in because I'm in a transaction.
No, pull down the line glass.
If you're in a transaction.
Pull down the magnifying
Go
glass.
to the backslash.
You have to put that, and then it's.
Okay.
For the
No,
material?
pull
It
it.
should be.
In terms of the audio.
If you're not in a transaction.
Did you create that material?
You just hit a transaction.
So that's a new, hold on, you're in the info record though.
No, go
Yeah,
to,
no, I didn't create it before.
Well, which material is it for?
go to something.
So, I mean, looking at this,
I mean,
the first thing I'm gonna do is add my vendor. So, the vendor that I did is on
Go to, do you know the material group?
So this one's in my email.
And this one.
That you created the material out there?
No, I mean, my venue.
Do you know the material name?
And
Okay, so go to
did you
by
create a
name.
new material?
Yeah, I did.
307.
Okay.
And
And
then
I
she
use
Okay,
my
now
said,
go to the description.
and she just said,
I put, and then put asterisks.
order
I'm not gonna
units
do
for
anything.
each.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
So it's something to enter.
okay, so those are five, so you didn't,
Why did it not?
okay, so
I still.
for each. And then-
Remember?
Get
So
it.
it didn't default in, because I don't have a quantity that I entered in to specify what price I wanted to put in, number one.
It's a little
Because
different.
still, even if it did the same price, it's never gonna.
Which one is that? Purchasing data.
It's creating info record. When you're asking about currency, I was thinking immediately like US dollar.
Oh, okay, I
Did you
see.
put in
Yes.
material?
So it didn't actually do the
Because
extension of the net
You're
price.
in,
Yeah,
right,
right.
no, that's general data. General data.
Did you get that from?
Order unit. It should have pulled from the material master if you put it in the material
I
master.
copied, I did a
So I'm
screenshot
thinking you
of,
probably
Oh,
should
you
have
put
put
a
it in the
screen-
material master so it doesn't pull it.
and I pasted it into
Maybe in that particular.
Word. You want me to send it in the email, please?
Yeah.
302. Yeah, you can put purchasing in there.
Well, because it's not gonna give me a purchasing with a finished product. So I need another one. That's what you mean, Karen?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just use raw material on everything just because it's.
Okay, well, I can make
Yeah.
it. Well, let me use it for, let me come out with it. She made it seem like you can put it in one.
I guess you can, but.
But apparently that's not so, it has to be.
I mean, you can, but you just have to put it in later because the finished goods don't have that field. So whenever you're making that, purchasing for record, you just have to put it in there because you don't have it already.
It can't be a finished product, cause like it didn't come over purchasing on it. And if it comes from purchasing, it don't get you to where you are. So I gotta go and create one that does do that. The electrical purchasing is.
Right.
It's not all of it.
But I can put it out to finish.
No way you gonna learn all this.
If I wanted to, you can change this price, instead of just do $29.
I'm stuck on,
So for $10, $50, for $25, $25. Nowadays, they don't want it. Let's put it, price $25. Now, let's see. Yup. That's okay though. Okay, I'll work with you. Let me ask her about that when we get back. This boy, the person that I just did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you. I'll probably get out of it. Okay, let me go.
Okay, see them right here.
Because my son who's staying with the little boy is going to be off work. So, but I want you taking medication, and it's 30 minutes to walk home, all I can is continue. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss it. 30 minutes later,
For your case?
Yes, ma'am.
When I did mine earlier, I did it as a finished good and it don't show purchases. So when I tried to do my PRR, it had down at the bottom where it had sort. And that's for a sort code.
For which one?
When I was in business, when I was creating my PRR.
Yeah, I always was. With the material?
Yes, but it was a finished good.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when you do the materials, how they don't ask you for the purchasing one, when you do finished good.
Get back up and show it to me. Let me see what they're saying. I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, I want to use it.
Mr. New, can you take that off the things with you?
I don't know why that keeps saying.
I'm gonna go back and read it. I didn't need it, but tomorrow I have school.
Okay.
You can go back to that one. Yes. You gonna go in first? Oh, no, I saw the email this morning. I would like to go. What?
Yes, I would like to.
Are you there yet?
I'm gonna find it.
I want to say this, but this one I'm gonna use for my.
I need to get, I really need to.
Do we have to remove this?
That's not it, that's not it.
Check the email.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a screenshot, and you should be able to see it.
Yeah, so I go to.
So you got these numbers, that's why you are struggling.
Oh, I got everything, what they think. It was real
Oh, I
that
got
made
it.
me,
They
did it.
I can feel my voice going. It's fading out.
Oh, she wanted to see it. Yeah, let me go make it, let me show it.
No, this is your, that's your multiple.
Yeah, this is my new one. I was just thinking about another one, but it doesn't matter. I got this one.
Then you make me stand here and then say, no matter.
I think it is. I just want to know. I just want to know.
I got it. It's okay, so if I can finish.
But they don't last that long at home. She hiding it from me. And cracked pepper,
Yeah, babe.
You like those?
You said what?
they're binge foods, okay?
Yeah.
Because obviously you brought them to get them.
He did, Robert.
Well, then I ate the bag yesterday, so I didn't get another one.
I have a question when you get a second, Ms. Smith. Oh, go ahead, I'm listening to you. Oh, you go ahead. I was showing her scales. PBO.
So this is where I put my neck price in my
Yeah.
position, right?
The first one's only
I went to
that
scales. And I'm still adding my scale quantity.
No, it can't be 50, it has to be one.
Oh, it has to be?
Yes.
Oh,
because
because
you're
you
saying
have to
from one.
start
Yeah, you have to
from
start
one,
from
that
one,
makes
yeah.
sense, that's what I do. Okay, so 1 is 25, let's do, can I go to 25?
Whatever.
So just the beginning.
Just the beginning must be one.
Okay, so 50. Alright, what are you doing?
Me?
I just wanna make sure I was showing her this correctly.
Okay.
So I know you want to show it, okay?
So everything is 25 and
Yeah,
just
increase it. So I did, like she said, the scale every 25, just increase it $25.
Save it.
Oh, so I did do it right, okay. Alright.
you just didn't start it off with the one.
Yeah, I did, that was the problem.
Okay. So now when you did, and you start manipulating it, it will change the price. And then if you have a lower price quantity, if you have a more, if you buy more, the price goes down a half.
Okay, what am I doing now?
What time?
It takes away from the
Okay, so hit enter. And what happened? Okay, so it's telling you.
And there's,
If it is,
like, what flavor of bacon?
automatically create.
Then,
How many
you know
people have
what?
finished number one?
Are you leaving us?
Yeah, because I gotta be home before my. Thank you.
You got my number?
Am I supposed to see my gross price? I mean, not the gross, but total of how many I ordered times the net price? Am I supposed to see that?
You have my information, you can just.
I got, I see my net.
Which one are you doing?
I'm on number one,
Okay, so
net
go
price.
to, so you put your net price here, right?
Well, after the conditions, this is what it came back with.
Well, no, you're supposed to do the first one with just net price. The second one with scale. Because you won't be. It's on the board up there.
Condition.
Mhm.
So on the, I put the net price there.
Mhm.
I thought the net price always came after the condition.
No, that's why I'm saying, good night, that's why I'm saying you do 3 of them, so you know how it works,
Okay,
okay?
I got it.
Some of you are trying to cheat yourself out of the lessons, training, That's really actually up to you,
I
okay?
can go back in and change that.
To where?
Can I keep conditions out?
Yes.
Oh.
Double click, yeah, it's a choose. Take all those condition types out. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Have you done a PO against this?
No, yeah.
No, the other one you just did, yeah. Remember, you showed, you had to assign it, yeah. So it's whatever you name.
It's okay.
Can I take and put?
On mine, it says, fill out all required fields.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I got it.
It keeps coming up.
Okay, now hit enter. Okay, now save it and see if it will save. Okay,
Okay.
I let test this and see what it will do.
What's wrong with mine? It's telling me to fill out all the required fields.
Yes, because all these are required fields.
Oh, I got.
Good.
Yes, when it has a check like that, it's a required field.
Oh, I can put time, delivery
Put your
time.
question here. F1, read it. Read what it's telling you. F1. Plan delivery time. Number of calendar days needed to obtain the material or service if it is procured externally. Okay? So, get out of there. Okay, put it down a number. Okay. That's too far out because if you're going to put like 2 or 5 days, because if you're going to use it, then it's okay. Now put standard quantity. What is the standard quantity that you order? Okay, just put 1. Purchasing group. Hit OK. Where is the purchasing group?
I just can't pass it.
This is here. It's opened up for you. Okay. So now it gives you the scale, the gross price of $50 based on whatever it is your net. Hit enter. Save it. Record that number as is.
This is the new. So I'm doing the scaling one, but then not accidentally, I tried to change the net price manually, and it wouldn't go back to the scaling. Is that supposed
No,
to do that?
you are not supposed to mess with the part.
Okay.
Once you've done it in the scaling, let me see your scales. Go back to the purchasing info record. Sorry, let me see the scale. Just like that. 12, Is that it? Okay. Hit enter. Go to the conditions. Okay, so flag it here.
Should I take that down?
Number 1.
Okay. Okay, so save it. Okay, now get out of there and then go to the PO again. Is that the PO? Okay, now change the quantity.
Wait, purchasing info
Yeah,
record with involved scale.
Okay, so go and change.
So is it because I already messed with this?
What is the scale? Go back to the PR. You have to write these things down. Go back to, is it open?
Did you not say it?
Okay, enter. Go to the scale. Write it down. Flag it in and okay. Now, from 1 is $30.
Unless I didn't do it right.
2, 10 is $28. 100 is 25, and then 200 is 23. Okay, save it. Get out of there. Now go to the PO. Now put
So you now need to take.
What did you do? Is that the correct material?
No, that's what I was saying, like, it was working, and then I went in here and changed it to see if it will change back. That was,
It should. Get up, let me see.
Challenge with these pens, you know? I'm gonna go to the store and buy me pens.
What is your vendor? This letter?
yes.
So, one is equals to $30, okay? So if I do 10, let's do 12. So you mess with it, it's 10. So you have to come out and do it again, it's working.
Okay.
So if I do it here, 120 is 25. If I do 250, it's 23. You see, it's working now.
Yes.
Once you've done the scaling, there's no need to go in here to manipulate anything, because it's going to work based off the scale.
Okay.
Okay?
So if I went in and, so let's say for some reason, if I went crazy and I went in there and messed with it, it's gonna,
It may work, but it may not work, you know.
Okay.
And so when you get to a situation like that, and you know it's not working the way, you get out of it and then come back in.
so why wouldn't they like lock the,
Why won't they lock the price?
so that I
Because it's
can't mess
based,
with it?
well, it won't do that because it's based on the quantity.
So
Okay, if you lock the price, then you can't, you won't listen to the scaling.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Any questions? Oh, sorry, you need to get to your.
Yes, sir. And the second one is without scaling.
It's grayed out. First of all, you have two PBOs. You can't use PBO twice. Because that's gross price. You don't have two gross prices, right? So you have to take this one out. Start down here. Like this one.
Oh, that's what you know. Okay, now you're already
Get out of it.
populated in.
It's zero.
On number one, she says to add the net price.
Then,
So I want to go in here and find
it's zero. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Go to your search, your two pages.
Hit enter. Okay, now pull it. Then look for the things there. This is it. No, now. Okay. That's not it.
And do Ashford. Okay. And do that. Ashford, that's fine. Okay, so scroll up on there and still. Go scroll up one side, scroll up. Net price on your number one, where you say create your PIR and then add net price. Net price is not an option.
No, you add your net price when you're creating the PIR.
Right, you talking about gross?
No, when you're creating the PIR, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing they have a discount percentage on that.
when you are creating your net price, there.
Did you get your net price on there?
Yeah. This is where you add your what I was,
Oh, you're talking about there on that scale?
Yeah.
Yes, we did that.
that's,
Okay,
that's
got
where the
you.
net price is
Got
supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
there's no net price.
I
in the
forgot,
contract.
I didn't even think about that, so yes, I did, and I forgot. So you can, go back into conditions. Okay, so let's just do this now.
Where's in the scaling thing
So
at?
let's just pick a number, what percent, what number do you want? Nope, nope, nope.
This ain't it,
You
is
gotta
it?
put it up and down.
No, not, I think it's gonna be in the 11.
That's your, now put your, what percentage would you want to give them a discount? So, okay, hit enter. And so now you added a scale, right? Let's go ahead and add another one. Put your search, just so you get used to it. So what about freight? Freight is usually, let's do FRA one.
Has everybody finished number 2?
Now.
No.
Hit it real quick. I don't know if it's gonna come up as percentage. Hit enter. Okay, it's
Has everybody finished number 1?
That's a value. So let's say you want to give it a hundred.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Chart.
Yeah, he gave me my,
Per
number.
chart.
But why isn't my number?
And hit save. Actually, go back and hit scale. You see what the scale do? You see how the scale? Okay, let's add your scale here. So you just added different currency types or condition types. Now you're gonna go in and add your scale. And just so that you're aware, go back out where you're on the sheet, because you wanna know what you're adding it to. So click on repeat these rules. When you add this scale, you're adding it to this condition type, not the discount percentage, not the freight, this price. That's your scale, just so you just notice that. Now, let's say you start with 1, that's why I messed up, right? Yeah, start with 1. And let's say, let's keep 75 here, that's fine. So 1, each $75. Now, pick another number to start your second scale. You see what we're doing? So if you buy 1, $75, 1 up until what? Now you gotta tell the system. No, right there, 1 up until what is $75. You make that decision. Whatever you should. 15? So let's not do that. Let's do, yeah, let's do 15 or something.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Or 25, it doesn't matter. You can make it. Okay, and what would your price be now for 20? You're gonna reduce it, right? Because you're buying more, so 75 for 1 to 19 is 75, it is gonna be for 20. About 50. Yeah, there. Let's go one more. If they buy what, it gets down there. 5. And if you know they're gonna 25, it's good, you got it, see? Okay, you got it, you got it, you're so easy. I don't feel like I'm.
You understand that? Yeah, now I'm gonna go to the second one, and now you gotta do your PO, right, PO for that, for the same number, for this purchase order, yeah, that you just did it, not purchase order, I mean, the purchase info, right? But you got it, right? Okay, you did it, perfect. Okay.
No.
I'm so mad if I go Thank you so much.
I do my days out right here, and my days out on my other thing is 3 to 5 days, like.
Oh, yeah, my baby has a party,
If you go
like
there,
a fair at a
do I have to,
school.
they have to equal the
So I know I'm
same
gonna
thing?
be here, but I'll see you first, hopefully. Did you get that email from? Yeah, she was asking about it too, I'm not sure. Probably, I know I'm not gonna go all day. Oh, no, I'm not, right, are you gonna go? Yeah, I'm gonna go. After rush hour. Yeah, right. Too much. Too early, I'm gonna go home and get a hot tub.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I might be back at 8.
That's a sort, man.
What is the scale?
That's why I was looking for, that's why I said, where did Lamont? I didn't see the
You go
Lamont.
to conditions.
I see it here, but am I putting it in wrong?
Oh, did you, yeah, click that? What is it?
Enter unit of measure. Is that what it is? I thought we could,
So you select the gross price, that square. You select the whole line.
Is the whole line that it captures?
Oh, you gotta take that out, take that one out,
See, I didn't put that in there.
and then select the whole, try to select the whole line, or,
Do I do this?
oh no, let me try. Are you scaling right now? Create a price condition. No, try to go green arrow back,
What are you looking for?
yeah.
What are you looking for?
Me?
Yeah, what are you guys looking for?
Scale, I'm trying to
You go to
scale,
the conditions,
yeah.
you put in the double click
Oh,
in.
that's what you did.
Put in
Then
what?
you go to the scale. Yeah, you scale on a type, condition type. I go in there and then,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay?
Yes, got it. I didn't realize you did that. So the scale brings
Well, it's
in.
because, for some reason, there's a one there, you can't take out that one, that red one.
Why is it? I didn't put it there. I didn't put it there.
Where, what, is there an error message?
Now try to.
Yeah. Okay, so the effective price is $7,
Gross.
and the price on your material master record is what?
For scaling, I just did the gross price.
What are you
I just
doing?
went with
Is
gross
this the one
price.
with the shadings? Okay.
I mean, that's for the
So
condition.
change the quantity.
She didn't scale
So
them.
did you say discount on gross price?
No, it's, just the gross price.
Whatever you put in the scale, what did you put in the scale?
I mean, you can scale that too, but
Where?
What
Which one
is
did
the
you?
Green
that's
arrow,
all.
yes.
I just pulled, I didn't pull anything for the scale one. I just used that gross price that was just already there. So it's,
So you scaled on your price, right?
Here?
So,
And then here.
this is wrong. You have to start from one. The one will be the 85, then, you know, then 25 will be this, then
Then we'll
30. It
try
has to
it
be
again
curved.
and-
You have to start from one, so, condition, it wouldn't allow us to go.
And it keeps putting that
It wouldn't
there.
allow us to go. Okay. Let's go back out. You have to change this condition, so let's go back out. Let's go back out. We will take it to the PO, so open up another session. Okay, go into M12, pull that, okay, pull that, info record.
That's how.
yeah, so now you're in scaling.
Okay.
So
What
it's,
is the material?
like
From
so
one to,
yeah, so if you buy one, it's 55, and it's different quantity with different prices.
Go back to your.
And then just, yeah, you don't have to type that again, just the quantity and the price.
and the price should calculate itself, right?
No, you gotta type in the price for, if you buy 10 of them, what's the price gonna be?
Okay.
It's gonna calculate itself when you go in the PO and type in that quantity range.
Okay. Keep it simple here.
That's where I think it's an email, someone.
It has to be one. One. Then that's the price. Then 25. Okay, that's the price. Then 30. Okay, it has to start from one. Guys, your scaling has to start from one. You can't say 10. It needs to know what price one is. Okay, before you adjust. Okay, so now.
Jump there because that, nowhere else to go.
Okay, so now record that so that you can see it manipulate when. So you say, what is it? One is what? 8. 2 is what? 75. No, 25 is that, and then 30 is 70. Okay, save it. Okay. Okay. Say okay. Now go back into your PO. No, your PO is open up somewhere there. Okay. Green arrow back out so that the system can have enough time to update the tables. No. ME21N again. Enter. Okay, now hit the space bar, just pick up everything. Put the vendor. Put the material. Put the plant. Put quantity 1. Enter. Enter. Okay, you see now I tell you based on, you see that? So it's okay. Now put 26, quantity 26. No. Same line, change the number 1 to 26. Delete that 2 that you put there because the system is going to read it. Delete it. Okay, now go back to 1. Change it to 26. Enter. You see the price is changing. So that it has to be from 1.
What are you on the third one or the second?
Has anybody finished number 2?
I'm number 3.
Number 3? Okay. This is what we're going to, all what we're going to do today. We need to move, guys. I had two areas that I wanted to touch. I'm sick when I do this thing.
And you keep eating them.
I honestly, I'm pretty sick.
You keep eating them.
I know.
On the driveway.
What
Why
are you?
y'all leaving on my desk? I'm going green on my teeth.
I guess it's kind of weird.
Okay, so take
It's
it
like
out.
that.
Are you
that
creating or changing?
vegetarian bacon.
Okay, so take it out.
That kind of tastes like that.
Fake.
What, the material does not exist? When you create your material, did you save them?
She asked her to do a quotation on
I
that.
just did it. I mean,
Quotation, no.
Is that the correct material?
Did she want us to leave a note on someone?
If you want to, but you don't have to.
I thought she had one that
It's
said
not a
something.
note, right?
Oh,
But it's
Note.
in our new material. But she says in the note. It says to create PR with material,
Is this lady coming back, do you know?
for the new material. Oh.
Oh, I don't. I emailed her. I've been emailing, but
What is her name?
Coletta.
Going to be back.
I don't get a response.
I have a question. The, forward, when you say, note the number range,
Have you saved it?
no, I was just,
Given the name notes in your PIR.
This number 4, is that what you're talking
yes,
about? Okay, so you are going to create a purchasing info record with no material master record number in it,
okay,
without.
without,
Or ME11.
okay, well,
Or if you already have the material, then ME12.
Say,
What's the problem?
okay, I'm in this. I have, put in the vendor, an existing vendor.
Okay.
New material, I tried to.
Okay, I already have the material.
New material.
So I
So you just go into.
So what are you trying to do, what transaction code?
This is our thing,
ME11?
Yeah.
Okay, so give me the, ME11, create, give me the vendor,
The vendor is L0603.
L0 or O.
But you can take out that,
Uh-huh.
info record line.
Okay, I'm gonna take this out.
Yeah, and then you should take.
Book Ben 02. The vendor name
Ben-
is Book Ben 02.
No plan.
What is the material?
The material is BK, I'm trying to.
Oh.
MAT,
You are trying to create a material.
yes.
Okay, well, you can't create a material in ME11, you create a material in MM01.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to put it in,
Okay.
but,
So you go open up another session,
so for
Okay,
conditions,
go
you're just
into
going to
MM01, let me create it for you, because I think you're,
I have to do it by the.
About the header.
no, because you're putting your knickers in a twist, I don't know why. MM01, enter, look up and see. I do not put in a material number, I just put in raw material, raw, enter, hit enter. Basic data 1, basic data 2, purchasing, general data 1, general data 2, and then I say accounting 1. Hit enter. What is my plan? DL00, hit enter. Okay, it gives me the next number, 3, 2, 1. Then you put the description here. Okay, let the system give you the number. You put whatever the description is you want to put in there. Don't put a number in there, because I think that's what's confusing you. Okay, so just, if this is your PIR with what is it called? With scales, okay, then just put it in here, description, okay? Are you looking at it, David?
Yes.
So you understand what it is now? Don't put a number.
No, you're a vendor.
No, don't put a number, just go in MM01, leave the number field vacant, just put these in there, and let the system give you the number.
You know the vendor number that you always use? SA04.
Okay? Okay, I see you guys are trying to put your own numbers. Don't put in a description when you're creating your material, it's confusing you. Let the system generate a number for you. And then give it the description that you want. Okay? So if I'm going here and I say material, change immediately, this is the material that I just created here. If I hit enter, okay, I say change immediately. Material display. It's not allowing me, maybe because I didn't take it all the way to the end. Okay, so if I go back in here, right, guys, and I say MM01, are you guys looking, because I'm not going to
Oh,
materials
okay.
again. I put in my retail materials records, I put in enter here. Hit basic data one, basic, well, everything that I need to hit. Okay?
Right.
Do not put a number, let the system give you the number.
Yeah,
Then you
learned
put in the flat and hit enter, okay? Then you can put in the description, this is PIR with what? MMR or with scales or whatever. So you will know that, okay, PIR with scales, then you put it in. Then you know that 322, you have to write things down. So 322 equals to the material that you are going to use to create the purchase info record with scales.
I mean, I can mind it.
Okay, as if all of you struggling to try to put a name. No, don't do that. The system is so expensive. Why would you want to be putting names there? Now, if it's a name you want to refer to in the real world, they want to, then you put it here, old material number. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Don't keep giving your vendors or your materials names. Let the system give you the name, the numbers. Then you assign the name.
And that's what I did.
Okay.
Okay?
It's gonna be ME11.
How many people have finished?
I did,
Have you finished all four?
yes.
Okay. I'm going to sort of like give you to like about 8:45, and then you have to finish this because you cannot proceed if we don't do the next session. And I'm going to give you the next session, and then I'm going to give you an assignment. Okay? How many of you work here that are in class now? How many of you work?
Part time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna go to your ME11 or ME12 if you already made it. So you X out this one. This is some purchase order.
So this same already?
No. So just actually X out it without saving it. So save it now. Okay. So did you already make a P?
Yeah.
So then you're gonna go to ME12 to change it.
Oh, I gotta go do that.
Yeah.
Training.
And then which one is this? Is this the material that you want? Yeah, but you press enter, you already went to the material. So I don't know if this is the one that you want to change for the scale. Is 319 the scale now?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're gonna go to conditions. And just double click on that date.
Oh, it's not in my, it's not on, you know what I was thinking it was? When she went to that, it was on,
Scaling.
when you go in, that's what she did, a change, but it's over here, okay.
Yeah, you have to set up
Yeah,
over
okay,
here
okay.
for it to work and
Okay.
ME21.
That's why when I find it, because I'm thinking it's over there.
You can just double click it or hit choose at the bottom. Or scaling. Scaling is not blue. Blue one scales. Select the line. Select your price. And then you can hit scale right. Now you can go into how compute whatever your scale quantities are. So let's say for like quantity 1 is 50, quantity 10, it can be higher or lower. How do you want to do it? Number 4, the PR without the material. Yeah, still ME11 for making the PR. So, but instead of but when you create it, you're not gonna have any materials. Yep. And then No, you don't, what? Oh, you're in ME12, you gotta go to ME11 to make it do that. Your vendor, and then, but you're just not gonna have the material number. Right. Why are you? You're in MM12. You got go the transaction, and then ME. Change. I'm in ME11. My bad. Okay. Create import record. Yep. So now you have your vendor plan, but no material. So yeah. Well, you didn't put the price for the phone yet. Right, so if you buy one, it's gonna be 50. If you buy 10, what's the price gonna be? You have to you gotta put that in. So it's called 49. I don't know. And you gotta make up the scale. This has got nothing to go off of.
Okay.
And then you save it. So then when you go in your purchase order, when you order that,
So you have to get it
and put in that material, and then when you change the quantity, the net price is going to change based on the quantity. Yeah. So what I did, I just kept on pressing enter until the thing has been saved.
What's sorting term? Sorting term.
I'm not actually sorting term.
But she's been at the bottom or whatever. What is that?
Maybe it's not
Here's
near
where
enough.
you want to put some notes in.
You don't have to, but if you want to, then yeah.
Well, I went to that part and I didn't put it on.
What's it, the sorting?
Okay, I put in my net price.
What did you say was the sorting?
It's, I'm on the one without the last one, 4. You didn't have that happen?
I did, but then I just typed in something without really knowing what it was, so
And
it,
it took it?
yeah,
Oh, gosh. Okay.
not the best way to do things, but.
We don't need a PO for that one either. Let me see, what will it be? Is it numeric? No, it took 1, I don't know what that means.
So
I put-
sorting term, I think that, I don't think really.
Okay, no, it took 1, the number 1. To know? Sorting term on 4, exercise 4. I'm creating the purchase info record without material, and at the bottom it had sorting term.
Yes.
I
Put
can't,
your cursor on the field sorting term and read what it says.
I did, but I didn't get it.
Okay, read it in English for me.
Okay, let me go back.
Are you okay, David?
It may.
I was fine and all of a sudden.
Okay, there's no need to put all that in if you don't want to. Just for the purposes of this test, Hit enter.
Short term.
Okay, so
It
now
didn't,
write the
I
number
can't go
down.
back, I can't go back. It won't let me go back.
It's a required field.
Yes.
Okay, so you have
I
to.
put one in here.
What is your short term is almost like it's the search field. It's a free text. So if you put one, that's fine. So hit enter.
Yeah, it went, and it won't let me go back.
Okay.
And, let me-
So it's not like
No, I
the
don't.
material types, but for the info records?
Well, a minute. I don't have any material.
Keep one.
The wrong number.
So, 21, and so you can put in your vendor.
Hit enter.
No.
Save it.
The vendor number, no, that's the,
What is that number? Record that number.
vendor number.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how far is everybody?
I'm on the last one.
You finished for all of
Right
yours?
there, SA04.
Okay, are you okay, David? What's the problem now?
Enter.
You've done the info
W,
record?
purchasing information.
Okay, did you record the number? Okay, so go and create a PO, ME21N. Make sure you recorded it. Make sure you know the material and the vendor so you don't get confused when you write it down. Your vendor, write down your material. Okay, now go into ME21N.
Alright, and then just punch in your material number and your plan.
1, 2, 3.
Then now put in the vendor. Enter. Okay, now put in your purchasing group. The cursor is there. Just hit the space bar. Hit the space bar.
50,
Pick it up.
and then what's it? So if you go to
Hit
the
the
one,
space bar.
change it
No.
to,
Okay, double click it from there. The N00.
10,
Okay, now put the material in the material field.
and enter.
Okay,
So
now put the
see,
plan.
when change- the gross price changed from 50 to 100, because that's what we scaled it. So,
Enter. Now, what did you do with the info record? What did you do? Was it scale or what? You just put the net price. Okay, so that's the price in quote of $10 now. Put 100 in there. 100 to 100.
on which one?
Enter.
Yeah, and then just create a PO.
Enter.
Everything create a PO.
You see 10.
What's that one?
If you put 200, 1,000, it's going to be 10 because it's pulling the net price from the info record. Okay? Okay? Okay. Has everybody finished?
Yes.
Okay, Robin, I said Robin, Rob, go and show us how you created the material purchasing info record without a material master record and walk us through that process. Okay, so if you, let me show you, give me your thing. If you, info record, and I want you to tell me why is it different from the one with the material master. If you go here, if you scroll down here, okay, and you double click it here. Okay, you will see that your material price is $10. So no matter what it is, it's going to be $10. 100, 1,000, whatever, it's $10. Okay, you see, because you put the minimum quantity here,
When I put in
get
a freight quantity, I gotta put
the
in the
minimum quantity is 25.
freight
If you
quantity.
put in here,
You know how you go
quantity,
in the next down here? You want.
Right, percentage?
if you put in here,
What's 1 or
quantity,
2?
your minimum quantity is
Or 5.
25. If you put in quantity or.
Shouldn't be quantity, right?
Put in
Yeah,
material.
it can-
Yeah, well, so without the material.
See, so
and
if you
then
do the minimum quantity of
enter.
25 from your info record.
Yeah.
So you see that?
Yes.
Okay, I want everybody to watch what he's doing. Go back again. This is when we are creating an info record without a material master record, right, guys? Transaction code is ME11. No material, right? Okay. Walk me through it, Robert, David, Ricks, whatever your name is. Your name. Okay, Ricardo.
Ricardo, it's in a one, card field up here too. So for this one, I think was a one-side material name. So.
Okay, so I would put in material without what? Material master record. So you understand that that's the PR, okay?
PRR without material.
Okay, good. Now it's asking for what? The material group, right? So pull it down and pick raw. Why is it asking for a material group?
It didn't have a record.
It doesn't have the material master record. So because it doesn't have the material master record, your work is cut out for you. You have to feed it every single detail. You have to give it the group. You have to give it the unit of measure. You have to give it everything. Okay? So keep going. You see other units. You see that there? Because it doesn't have the material group, material master record to pull the other unit from. You have to feed it. Okay? So each, enter. Now, short term. Put your cursor in the short term where it says no, in the
Yeah, I know I see that.
Yeah? No, there. Hit F1. It says subdivide several purchasing belonging to a material group into groups. Okay? Put your cursor in the field itself. It's a free text.
So you type it in.
So you can put in whatever you want, because if you want to sort by if you want to sort this material master record, which is go to the Word document that I created. I said to you here, how do you retrieve this purchasing info record? By the sort term, because it doesn't have a material master record. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so now go to the system again and put in a sort term. Okay? It won't do it. You have to go back to the performance ahead. Now, exactly. Now, put in the software, anything that makes sense to you or the business has said. Does it make sense? Okay? Okay. Now, plan delivery time. Where would it have got that from? The material master record. It doesn't have that information. So you have to provide it.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
and then the
Standard quantity.
B1.
Okay. So, like David now, he puts his standard quantity at 25. Okay. So if you go in and order 23, it's going to tell you that the standard quantity in your purchasing info record is what? 25. Now you know where it's getting that message from. Okay? Now put in the next price. Enter. Okay, purchasing group. Enter. Okay, if you have a quotation, you put it there. If you don't have a quotation, you let it go. Go to the purchasing organizational data tab. Yes. Okay, everything looks cool. Go to the conditions. Your conditions will now reflect what? $23 based on the net price, because the system is assuming that you have no condition types underneath it. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you have the condition type, then it will take whatever the condition type is, right, and do the math to get you what? The net price, right, guys? If you have scaling, you can scale on anything on those condition types, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so now save it. Okay, look at the purchasing info record number I gave you.
Yes. Purchasing.
What is the word purchasing info record that it will give you if you have a material master record? What does it begin with? 5.3.
Your mind can't find.
So when you see a 5.3 versus a 5.5, you know that in this system, a 5.3 has what? A material master record. A 5.5 does not have a material master record. And because it does not have the material master record to pull what? The unit of measure, the material group, the other unit, right? You have to provide it to them. Does it make sense? Okay? So when you are putting this information in there, that's why I say always put the barest minimum to get you through. Because if you put a standard quantity, if you say a standard quantity 25 and your other 23, you're going to get an error message. If you say minimum quantity 1,000 and your other 1,500, you're going to get an error message. Now, you test the functionality. If you get that error message, can you go through or do you have to fix it?
Well, I tried. I put that and I went to 300 and it accepted it.
It accepted it. Okay. So that means that that error message is what? Informational, based on the data that you have put in previously. Does that make sense? Do you understand it?
Yeah.
So when you are doing a purchasing info record, it is a vendor material relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's look at the source list. ME01. Okay. Based on the data that we have put in, ME01, what is your material? $82. Okay? So it is a material plant relationship. List of allowable sources of supply, okay, for a particular material, for a particular period. Okay? Each and every day, one person is going to drive. Okay? Because that's just it. One person is going to drive. Okay? So when you define a source list, you say it is a list of allowable sources of supply for a particular material in a particular plant. Right, guys? So if I say from here to here, I say this vendor. I can say from here to here, I say another vendor. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the most important thing is that these dates must not what? Overlap. And this type of master data is what? Time dependent. Because time is of the essence. And you know that because it's at the header of the document. So go in and put in today's date and then let it finish on Friday. 30th. The 30th. The 30th. 30th. Line 40. Oh, okay. And put it on Friday. The second. No. Keep going down, sweetie. No, but line 44. Line 44. The second. Okay. Enter. Okay. Now, put in the vendor. Put 10 something, 104. No. Put 0000. Okay, I think it's one of those numbers there. Okay, I don't know the PO. I don't know the vendor. So what do I do? What is the logic best thing to do? Open up another session. Go into purchase order, create. No. Okay, go there. No, that's not my vendor. Green arrow back out of there. Now, ME what? 22-1N. Okay, ME 21N. Enter. Okay, put your hit the space bar. Pick it up. That's the first one. Okay. Now go back into your source list. Okay, put that vendor in there. Enter. Let the system tell you what it's looking for. Enter the purchasing organization. Enter. Enter. It looks okay. Okay? Now, if your vendor, you know you can have a vendor that is a plant, right? Yes. So you can put that in there. Now, take that vendor and fix it. Fix the fixed column. F-I-X. Over. Fix. Enter. Okay. Note the vendor. note the material, note the plant.
Because it's highlighted.
It's
in red.
fixed, right?
Yes.
Okay, if it is fixed, what does that mean?
That you can use that vendor. I mean,
It goes.
How do you test it? How do you do regression testing?
That is something outside of the range. Outside
So
of
I do a different vendor, right?
the-
Okay, so now save it.
I thought with block was the
So you see what it says? Source list change.
change.
Remember I told you no number range, right guys?
Right.
Now do an ME21N. Okay. Now take that vendor, take it out. Hit your space bar, pick the other one, the 1250, whatever that is. Okay, now put in that material. Okay, put in the plant. Go into the header of the document. Okay, put in the purchasing organization. Put in the purchasing group. Put in the price. Put in, put in the quantity. It's telling you what to do. You see that? Enter.
Yeah. You saw me do
And
that.
delivery date be met. What does it say?
The difference is the supply.
A different source of supply is the fixed source for this data. Okay? What kind of error message is that? Information. So can I save it?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead, save it, edit.
It's got a first.
So what kind of vendor is this?
It's the first,
One time.
A one-time
so
vendor
it's the first.
CCD.
on CPDL. Okay, so put in the name and whatever, and remember it needs a complete name. It needs the name of the company, it needs the address, it needs everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right. So creating a new material, you have to populate everything, because there's no material master.
There's, if you are creating
If you're creating a new vendor,
with a GL account group of CPD, it doesn't maintain the purchasing information in the vendor master record. So you have to add that. Okay, hit enter, save it. That's
And
the
then
PO.
PO.
Go back to that source list. Enter, enter. Take out that fixed. Put in the blocked. Save it. Test this functionality. How will you test it?
Use it vendor.
Block.
So, go into
It's the vendor, yeah.
You see how he's working it? I mean, he started the same day you guys started. Just put XXX. Enter. Do you see that? So if the vendor is blocked, right, you cannot use that vendor. It will give you a hard-coded error message, right, guys? Telling you that you can't use that vendor. If it is fixed, right, it will tell you that, if it is fixed vendor and use something else, it will tell you that that's not the vendor, but it will allow you to go, right? Go back to the source list. You see that place that says perform function there? No, you see the, go back in. Go back in. Hit enter. Hit save. Okay, okay, edit. Where is it?
No. That
That source list block there. Double click it. You see that where it says blue perform function?
Uh-huh.
If you double click that, it will take you to exactly where you need to be. Enter. That's what the issue is.
Oh,
Okay.
Arrange the
Now,
place.
go into the arrangement agreement field. Yes. Pull down the thing. I'm looking for a contract. Okay. Take out the 82 because I know I have no contract with 82. Okay, hit enter. These are all the, no, let's look at it properly. These are all the what? How do I know which one is a contract? Go down.
Oh,
But it should say
C.
No.
something.
It is either a value contract or a quantity contract. So I'm looking for MK or what? WK. All these are standards, okay? So let's look for MK or WK. There is none. Go into that triangle there. That triangle in the middle. In the middle up there, in the middle. At the top. No.
There
Yes.
there.
Okay, go to document category, yeah, other type, go to the other type, pull it down. You are looking for what? MK.
MK or W.
Double click it, hit enter. There's nothing there. Go back again, do WK, hit enter. There's nothing there. Once we create a contract, right, guys, and you put that contract information in there, right? You know what? Get out of there. Let me try something else. It gave us another number. Put your cursor back in there. Open it up. It gave us take out that number. Hit enter. Give us a 6. What is that? Oh, that's that looks like a requisition. No. Go back. Open up. Oh, yeah, open up that. Open that up to 9999. Enter. Take it down. No, take it down. Okay, take it out. Open up this thing that says AN. Any document that says AN. I want to see what kind of. Okay, hit enter. It says enter the document and item number. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So let's say that that's a document. Go to the item tab next to it. Put item number 10. Just put 10. Hit enter. You say
Document outline
it's
agreement.
not an outline agreement, and it needs an outline agreement. When you create an outline and agreement, it begins with 4.6, right? If that what is it called? That material is not in that line item, it won't take it.
So 4.6 is for.
4.6 is standard delivery for contracts.
4.6.
Yes. When we get there, we'll get there. Okay? Does it make sense, guys?
Okay.
So when you are talking about a source list, right? If you go back to that material master record, MM01, MM02, of that thing,
Or 82.
82. Okay. No, give me another material. I take that one out. Hit the space bar. Go to the search criteria. Okay. Material DL00. Well, pull down the search criteria on the side there, on the side. Yeah. I'm looking for material by material type T. No, go back. I'm looking for material by material group L. Now put in the group, pull it down, raw. You see what, you know what, I'm just trying to hit enter. Take it down. Okay, get out of there. Go back in. Open it up to 99999. Does anybody have a material?
Yeah. I have, 303.
Get out of that. Put material 303. Enter. Okay, now just go to, it has no purchasing. Go down. It has no purchasing. It has no purchasing. Somebody give me another number. It has no purchasing.
305, all at 307 on material.
305. Enter. Purchasing. Hit purchasing. Go into enter. Okay. DL00. Enter. Okay.
Well, it shouldn't be. Well, if it can't, if it is, it can be different names. So you have 319 and you have.
Go all the way
Well,
down.
no, it shouldn't.
Now hit source list. Have you created a source list for this material? Okay, hit enter. Save it. Okay. Now go into purchase order. Create a purchase order with that material. Yeah, you pick that one. No, just okay. Yes. Okay, put in the vendor.
L0602.
It doesn't really matter. But L0602. Okay. Put in the material.
305.
Yeah.
Plant. Enter. Purchasing of at the header. We'll put in the price. What did it say? That I said that this material must have a source list, right, guys?
Yes.
And it doesn't have a source list. So it's saying that it is required to have a source list. And before you can even have a source list, what must you have?
Yeah.
A purchasing info record. So it says that you can go to the source list by going to environment source list. So get out of there. Environment source list. Select the line item first, line item 10. No, on the side, on the very, very side end. Keep going to the end. Yeah. But environment source list. You can maintain the source list here and save it.
Oh,
Okay, so now go into source list at the top that says source list, maintain. Then put in your, hit your space bar.
Two ways to do, put it in.
There's more than one way to skin a cat. And I cannot tell you every single way because it will take waste my, put 11.2, put the vendor, LO, whatever,
0602.
that's it, 0602. Enter. Put the purchasing organization. Enter. Make it fixed. Save the sucker.
Make it fixed, what you doing?
What does it say?
therefore record for the better, it must.
Material does not
Does not exist, so it doesn't
Okay,
exist.
so there's no purchasing info record. Right, guys?
Right.
So before you even do the source list, you
gotta
have to
create
have
a
done the
purchase.
purchasing info record.
Even though you go here,
Yes.
you still not
You
gonna get.
still are not going to get where you are going to. So the essence of this class is not just to sit down there and do, it's so aggravating because you are missing the cogent points.
You gotta create.
You need to understand what you're doing. So now, go to perform function. Now it takes you there. So you start from here, finish that, go to source list, finish that, then you have satisfied the requirement in the material master record of that material saying that it needs a source list. Okay, so now once you've done all those two, you've done that and you've done the other one, right, guys? Then you can take your purchase order to a relative conclusion. Do you all guys understand that we're not sitting here from 6 to 9 to do typing? You were not. You're going to battle with it, you're going to struggle with it, but one day it will click. But you cannot by just giving up. Okay?
You do gotta keep messing, you gotta
Yes,
mess
I
with it,
mean,
'cause you don't know.
you have to mess with it.
Keep practicing it.
Okay?
And you have to know what's
And
the
you
order.
have to know how to look for what you are looking for. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you know, if you have one vendor and one material that works, there's no need to reinvent the wheel unless I give you an instruction, create a new material, because I want you to see what the messages are. But if I just say create my one material vendor, use a material and a vendor that works. And stop searching around and getting frustrated. Stop helping the system. This system costs, depends on what you're doing, it's millions of dollars. So why would I want to help him by giving him a vendor number when it can give me a number within the system? Why do I want to rack my brain to do that?
So in real life, you go out to
That's because I
you
got
know
your
the
number,
name of the real
he
name of the
gave it.
vendor, and you assign that number to the name of that vendor.
You let the system give you the number. Then you say, okay, this is Kroger store, Sugarland branch.
But it should have given him.
Just but don't put in the vendor Kroger store, sugar. It won't
Because
even
it said
take
don't
that
duplicate
number.
yourself.
The system that we create.
That's
If
the
you
way.
had a chat, well,
Yeah,
No, it says you don't.
for anything,
Don't
anything.
duplicate.
Let the system give, unless the way it's been configured, the system says
I
it's
didn't think
external
about
assignment.
gave
Then you can help
because
it.
he did.
But if it can help you, then let it help you.
And something else.
Okay? So we have looked at creating a source list, right? A source list can be created from a purchasing info record, right? So go into a purchasing info record and look for where that source list is created. Go into a purchasing info record, okay? Anyone. Hit enter. Okay? I'm trying to go to the purchasing organizational data. Where do we flag it for source list?
For source and condition. Oh, for source.
Okay, that's the assignment.
That's not.
You can create a source list from a purchasing info record. You can create it from an outline agreement. We haven't done that. Okay. My thing to you is that where do we flag it in a purchasing info record for it to generate for me a source list? Okay. It may be in the body of the document. It may be in the header. It may we just have to find
We did that before.
Okay, so if you have to go from field to field, drop down to drop down, whatever, it will be found. Okay, then we look at the scenarios. When we flag the source list in the material master record, right, guys? That means that for us to even get to do any kind of transactional data, PO, right, we must have a source list because that's what we told the system, right? For us to have a source list, the prerequisite is what? Is a purchasing info record. So it goes like this. It goes like this. If the source list is a requirement, right? Okay, we must have what? PIR before we can do source list, before we can do PO.
Right.
That's an exam question. Okay? Yes. And then I showed you where in configuration. Then we go into SPRO. I showed you where in configuration you can do this configuration, but it will not be per material. It will be for all materials in a plant.
Yeah.
So 3 ways of doing it. You can do it manually. Okay, you can do it according to instructions on the MMR, or you can do it at configuration. Depends on what the business wants. No matter what the business wants, a source list needs a purchasing info record to exist.
And the PO needs source.
And the PO, before you can do a PO, you need a purchasing info record to be triggered before we can do the source list, before we can do any transactional data. Because your purchasing info record and your source list are what? These are both master data, right, guys?
Right.
This is what? Transactional data. For us to be able to trigger the transactional data, these master data have to be in place. Any question? Any issue? Any comments? You must practice.
Yes.
That is why sometimes when you've done, you know something and you haven't done it in a long time, you tend to forget.
Right.
Okay? So you understand when you create a purchasing info record, it's a vendor material relationship, right?
Right.
You know you can create it with the net price, you can create it with condition types, or you can create it with scales. And you know that the way you create it will determine the look and feel of the purchase order. Right? If it is grayed out, that means that it has what? The condition types. It has calculated the net price based on the conditions and it's graded out. You cannot change it. If it has scaling, right, the price is not grayed out because your price is determined by what? The quantity. And you remember that the net price is here. Okay? Look at me. So the net price is up there. No, net price, go down to condition. Yes. Okay? It pulls everything else from the what? Material master record. That CM is coming from the material master record. That material group is coming out from the material master record. The description is coming from the material master record. And you can tell that this is a standard purchasing info record because it says it next to the plant. Standard. If we were going to create a consignment, it will put it there, consignment. If we were going to create a subcontract, it will put it there, subcontracting. Okay? So, what I want you to do before tomorrow, because I'm not going to go back, is to practice the source list. Know what is triggered when you enter your fixed. Know what happens, the error messages when you enter your blocks.
Okay.
Test it. Don't just believe that what I say is true. When I'm tired, like about 8 o'clock, I say whatever I like. Because I know you people will not go and do due diligence to go and look for it and say, Ms. Tinu, hey.
And this is the source list.
That is the source list. ME01. Take a material, make the source list required, test it. Any questions? Okay. So when we come in tomorrow, one of you is going to walk through the source list for me. Okay. Walk through those scenarios that I've given you. And then after we've done that, we will take a break and we will look at either the quota arrangement or the contracts, outline agreements.
When we do this, sort this stuff, everything connects all the way to the PO. And can you show an example of the transactional data that's in there and how it pulls from that?
I've already shown you that.
But you know what? That's the thing. We didn't have the knowledge that we have now about that.
Okay, so then remind me, so the person who is going to walk through source list tomorrow will pull it together, okay? Because I think it's better if you people to start touching the system so that you can know and feel what it's like, and then trying to at least walk through the class with everybody helping, okay? So what he's saying is that if we create the source list, right guys, we get it to where it needs to be, okay? Because the source list has no number, how does the PO know to look for the source list? Okay?
That's what I thought.
Yes, but that's what it is, but let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay? Any question? And remember, play with this system. If you go to environment, there's so much stuff you can do in the environment of any one of these documents. Okay? If you make a change, you go to the environment, you can look at the changes at the header level, you can look at the changes at the line item level. Okay? Play with the stuff. I mean, and if you don't understand what you're doing and say, do you want to save? Say, heck no, get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay? Any questions? Okay, well, you all have a good evening.
This is great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming in on an eventful day.
On an eventful day, okay?
That's it.
It's gonna be my day.
Okay, but this is how the class is going to be running from henceforth. Everybody will need to touch the system.
Yes.
So that you don't feel, lost.
And then I think it's also that we don't want to feel like we trying to break the system and we just go in there and play with it because I feel like-
No. I mean, the way you break the system is if you save it.
Yeah.
If you're not
you
sure,
got all
don't
stuff
save.
in
Yeah.
If you're not sure, don't save. Especially when we start going to the back end to look at the SPRO, don't save if you're not sure, okay? Because that saving takes you into what? Into tables, right, guys?
And then it'll mess up everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, I'm all right. I didn't put my stuff in.
Yeah, I told you I'll be out to 6 days and I would be straight.
It was Monday.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a busy day.
No, I'm gonna be doing work coming here.
Thank you, Dave, Robert.
Robert did it that day, so.
What you need,
How do I get out of this, Robert?
Is there another, Chrome tab?
Oh, I wanna, did you
Is there another
a
Chrome?
picture of that assignment?
So see that
David,
one,
did
and
you,
then stop recording, and then,
did some copies of
That wouldn't print.
I,
I'll send it to your email.
yeah, you did. Send some.
actually, if you go, see the power button at the bottom.
The one, that Word
That was up
document.
in,